Hey guys, Kwa here again, and this time I'm going to be talking about Akuma's second V skill, his Ki. Now this is a nice nod to the Street Fighter 3 series. In 3rd Strike, Akuma had the same taunt, but instead of the damage boost he got before, now when you hold it down all the way, you get 1 bar of V gauge, and it negates 1 hit of Fireball, and it also has a hitbox around Akuma. So when you negate Fireballs with this move, it builds the same V gauge as V skill 1. And if you try it, like I said, with multi-hitting fireballs, you're just gonna get smoked because it only negates 1 hit. But now for the hitbox on the V skill, it can anti-air, but it's really slow startup. And I really don't recommend it because, as you saw there, the Demon Flip just hit Akuma on the palm. But if Akuma did the kick follow up, the V skill would hit, but I don't recommend it in general for anti-airs. It's just too risky. The V skill can also be cancelled into red fireballs. And the strength of the button you press, like light, medium, hard, determines how fast it goes. Unlike the red fireball normally, where the hard button does 3 hits and the light version does 1 hit. And you also get V gauge as well from the red fireball that travels across the screen. On block and hit, you get roughly the same amount, which is like 20 out of something. It's very small. Well, that's enough, I guess. Now for combos, you can do crouching medium punch, standing medium kick, V skill into fierce red fireball, mid screen, but in the corner you'll whiff a lot more because the opponent doesn't have any room to fall into the red fireball. And even if you do light, you'll still whiff. To fix this, you're gonna have to hold the V skill a little bit longer and then cancel into red fireball. And you can combo roundhouse Tatsu after. You can also do Shoryuken, it's a lot easier. And faster too, more reliable. You can also do this double roundhouse into side medium kick into red fireball. That'd be your B&B or punish combo if they're standing up. But most of the time you'd be using crouch medium punch. Now let's talk about Akuma's V skill on block. It's -13, very punishable. If you can cancel normals into V skill, like I said. If you do crouching medium punch into V skill, it's a true block string. If you do crouching medium kick into V skill, it trades with 3 frames. Sorry. And if you do back hard punch into V skill, it can beat 3 frames. Is this really significant? I guess you can look at it as Ken's run V skill. It's not safe, but you do get pressure from it if the opponent is sleeping. So if you know the opponent is mashing and you try to catch a 3 frame like that and you do your combo or whatever, but next time if they block it and you combo into cancel into red fireball, sorry, and they're all blocking, you still are relatively safe. So it's kind of like that in a way. If you can get away with it against an opponent, sure, do it, why not, until they catch on. One thing you have to remember though is when you do a block string into V skill into red fireball, between the V skill and the red fireball you can be interrupted with a long normal. So if opponent is on point and knows this for a fact, then it's not as reliable. So what do you lose when you switch to V skill 2? Well, you lose your side swap combo with V skill 1. And I guess with V skill 2, they're trying to implement more ways to do V skills in your B&B, but that kind of doesn't make sense to me since you can just do your Demon Flip B&B with V skill 1 and still get V gauge anyway. But I did find some tech with V skill 1, I mean V skill 2, sorry. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So this is gonna be a normal tech rise. I'm gonna be blocking left. And that was a cross up. It's pretty dirty. But keep in mind this is normal tech only. This is one that hits in front. And I was holding left that time as well. So this has potential to have some crazy 50-50 mix-ups, but we just need to do a little bit more research perhaps. So what are some pros and cons of V-Trigger 2? Well, it's good for making your opponent do something in neutral or come after you, because if you just let Akuma sit there and build his V-Trigger, it's going to be dangerous for you because Akuma V-Trigger is still pretty strong. And if he's just gonna let you sit there, he's gonna hang himself. So it's good to make him, hustle. Now, and there are good potential V-trigger setups with this move, but like I said, I only showed you one for normal tech. It doesn't really work against pack tech that well. It still makes them in the block string, but there's no 50-50 mix-up. So there's going to be a need for someone to find out a good setup. And when you negate fireballs with this beast skill, you don't lose gray life like you do with beast skill 1. So that's a plus right there. Since everyone got a health and stun buff in this season, and Akuma didn't receive any, it's nice to save your health whenever possible. So it's good to negate fireballs. And also has a decent hitbox as well, since it's all around Akuma. Now, what are some cons for this? I think it has really long startup, and it's really negative on block. And since you can only cancel the red files, your options are limited there. And it's pretty limited for BNBs, especially for Sand Medium Kick. If you hit the Sand Medium Kick max range, it misses. So maybe if it moved a little bit forward. Now, what do Akuma players really want from this? Like, I'm not saying it's too early to say how good this V skill is, but I think a wish list for some Akuma players would be like maybe shorter startup, so it could maybe combo easier or even anti-air better. Maybe build with V gauge faster, because I'll show you guys right now. When you hold down the V skill button, it takes a few frames for the V gauge to actually start moving. So maybe if they took a few frames of that startup out and make it a little charge a little bit faster, it'd be better. And maybe have like different options to cancel from, like maybe have Demon Flip cancel rule from the V skill. Or also maybe have more frame tight strings with it. Like when you do V skill into red fireball, I showed you guys you can punish it. So maybe have that option, like maybe have V skill cancel into just normal fireball or EX fireball. Now I'm not saying we should all give those. We should give all those options to the V skill. I'm just saying give one of those options, like shorter startup, or make it have build V gauge faster, or have different options to cancel from. They're just ideas. But I'm really interested in what you guys think about this V skill, so let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.